So hello Arjun,
Hi,
and first of all, congratulations.
thank you.
And before we start, I just want to let other viewers, I just want to give one information, one announcement that Arjun will be joining us in our platform in the Telegram group. So for the next few sessions, he'll be with us. He'll be guiding the aspirants, like regarding the process, like regarding the stages, GTO, be it GP, GT, or PPDT. So he'll be joining us for the next few sessions. So if any of you are interested in participating, you can just join us in Telegram. So Arjun, first of all, give us a short introduction, like what are you doing currently, and how did you prepare? You can start.
Okay, so actually, you have told about my name. My name is Aryan Thakur, and I'm from Himachal Pradesh. Currently live in Chandigarh and pursuing BTech from Chitkara University. Now I have got recommended in 8th August for NDA 149 and for Air Force. So I would be joining National Defense Academy in January, and I have studied for past 7 years in Sainik School, Kanpur, and this is my background.
Okay. So you are joining in the month of January next year, 2023.
Yes, yes,
Okay. And now what are you doing? You said you are doing engineering.
yes, engineer.
Which branch?
I am in computer science.
Computer science. Okay. Okay. Then when did you start preparing for NDA?
So actually, I've been in Sainik School and I have just passed my class 12 in this coming July 2022. I gave my first attempt in September 2021 and
Oh,
got conference out in February of 2022. And
okay.
I got recommended in second attempt, which I
Mm-hmm.
gave on April and recommended in August.
Okay. So I didn't like there is something like the audio is not clear from your side. Please check once. Yes. Now try. Um, yes.
Hello,
Yes. Yeah. Now it's
now
okay.
clear?
Fine. Yes. Yes. Now okay.
Okay.
So, Aryan, your first attempt was in the month of July,
September.
September,
September.
September. Which board was it?
3 FSB Gandhinagar.
Gandhinagar. Okay. Then there you got confidence out.
Yes, I got conference.
So why did you think what went wrong there?
Mm, First of all, I don't want to blame anybody. But there were a lot
Okay.
of reasons. First of all, I think coaching played a very important role.
Okay.
I went for coaching and somehow I thought
Mm-hmm.
different about the processes. I went on a wrong track. Secondly, I
Okay.
took a lot of pressure, which was
Mm-hmm.
not required.
Mm-hmm.
You must enjoy the process. That is the best way you can clear the SSP.
Correct.
And third, I didn't actually interacted much with my group mates as I was required to. That I
Okay.
felt somewhere I went wrong.
Mm.
So these were the main problems, and I think I couldn't come up naturally, couldn't show whatever I am. So they couldn't assess me as that well. So that's why I got conference out.
Okay. Next time, what all things you did? Like there is one difference. Like you might have experienced once you were a fresher and once you were a repeater. You might have seen the difference. So what is the difference? Being a fresher and being a repeater.
Yes, there is a difference. First of all, if you are a freshers, they would treat you like you are a new guy here. They will tell you about the process. They will elaborate about everything. They will let be comfortable. They will give you a chance. They will let you think. But when you become repeater, they won't give you chance. They know you know everything. So they will be on the process like now GD, now group planning. They won't tell much of a thing about what is group planning. They won't elaborate about much of the time. They will
Mm-hmm.
strictly go on the process and start it.
Mm-hmm.
And much of the
Yeah.
answers actually, okay, I would say it later. Carry
Okay. Like, did you feel the difference in the screening process, like being a fresher and being a repeater? the screening is a bit challenging in the while you are a repeater?
If I tell you, you will not agree. I thought the similar, like if I am a repeater, I would have a hard time
Okay.
screening. But I am telling you in second attempt, the most easiest part was screening. Most
Okay. 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 For you, it was easy, you are saying.
easy. I felt very comfortable. It was very easy. It doesn't took me much.
Okay. Then your first board was Gandhinagar and second was also Gandhinagar. Okay, same board. Why did you choose the same boards?
Actually, we are allotted the same course. We cannot
Okay,
choose.
you cannot choose. Okay, okay, fine. Then tell me regarding the psychology test. How did you prepare it? And like what, did you made any improvement in a second attempt for the psychology test? And how candidates should prepare the psychology test?
For the first attempt, I had prepared very much for the psychology test. I
Okay.
went for coaching once. So
Mm-hmm.
there they told us about the PPDT, psychology, tell stories, SRT facts. So I used to, download some books from Telegram PDF where facts were given, some SRTs. I used to practice
Yes.
them and see them, what they have written, and I try to tell
Mm-hmm.
you my answer.
Mm-hmm.
But if I tell you, there is no need to practice psychology as much as required. In the
Mm-hmm.
first attempt, I did very much practice. I used to be in the Telegram group in which you are
Mm-hmm.
joining.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to come for the PPT sessions, narrations, all these.
Take
In
your
the
mic
second
like
attempt,
this. Yes.
I didn't did anything. I
Okay.
just got conference out. Then I was having my boards. I was preparing
Mm-hmm.
for my boards. Then NDA second attempt results came out. I got
Mm-hmm.
in, and I had just left 1 month for my SSP.
Okay.
I went home and there I found a guy. He was an interviewing officer. So I just had a chit chat with him. I told him
Mm-hmm.
about my scenario.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't tell me anything. He took my once interview.
Mm-hmm.
He told me, "You are a good guy. Just smile in the interview and you will make it." So for the second attempt, I didn't practice anything. I just gave one
Mm-hmm.
interview. No SRTs, no VETs, no GTO, no nothing. I was preparing for JEE,
Mm-hmm.
and in between my CUET exam was on 8th of August.
Okay.
So I was preparing for it also. I thought,
Mm.
let's go for NDA. I just went for the SSB and got recommended. I didn't do anything.
Okay. And for the psychology, this is clear. And in the GTO, how was it? In the GTO, if I
My
talk to you about like the group task, like the
mm,
AGT or FGT or PGT, how was it?
GTO was the most, I think, fascinating for me in both the attempts. In the
Okay.
first attempt, I went for my GTO, and in coaching, they taught us about how to tie the ropes, glove
Okay.
knots, some knots, etc. So in
Okay.
the first attempt, I was very worried. If somebody would tell me go and tie a knot, I don't know how to tie a glove knot. I was, trying to be as far away from the rope and trying to hesitate to come forward, which actually backfired a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But in the second attempt, I didn't care. I just went through. I took the Fatawali. I went myself. If no
Mm-hmm.
idea is coming, I then went also. Let's see what will happen. We will see that.
Okay.
The GTO was also helping from outside. He was giving some hints. So I figured
Okay.
out some out of the ways in PGTs and HGTs.
It was smooth. That you are saying that it was smooth than the earlier time for you,
Yeah.
and you
Uh,
took the initiative this time.
yes, I took the initiative. But as a repeater, GTO wanted to tested me. So he took
Mm-hmm.
my once test.
Hmm.
What happened that there was another guy. He was from RMS
Hmm.
and he was also very talented, having good ideas. So
Hmm.
I was a repeater in the group.
Hmm. Okay, you were saying about your GTO. Yeah, continue.
Yes. So there was another guy from RMS. He was a brilliant guy, having good ideas in GTO. He was
Hmm.
coming up very greatly. So the GTO wanted to tested me as I was a repeater. So he had a question on me why I got a conference out. So I know
Okay.
that he is going to test me somewhere. He tested me in the command task.
Hmm.
When command task started, everybody, completed their task, and two of us left only.
Hmm.
So this RMS guy, he told me that I would call you for the command task. You will also
Hmm.
call me. So I thought, yeah, he's a good guy. I must call him. There's no doubt. So he was the second last guy. The GTO called him. Then he
Okay.
was doing his task.
Hmm.
In between, what the GTO did while he was doing his task, GTO suddenly called me in between.
Hmm. Hmm.
I just came, and actually in the command task, when the other task is completed, when he go inside the shed, then only the next guy is called.
Yes.
But he didn't follow it. He just called me in between, and I was seeing he's doing the task.
Hmm.
So he told that guy, okay, well done. Now you can go inside. Now the RMS guy hadn't called me in the command task,
Okay.
and he told me that he will call me, but he didn't call me.
Hmm.
So GT wanted to see that what kind of guy I'm gonna choose as my helper.
Hmm.
I knew that he was going to see this. So he then took my interview. He asked me, okay, why you want to join forces? Then he
Hmm.
said the answer on his own. Okay, I know you are from tennis school, that's why you want to join.
Okay.
Now tell the answer of my question is that why you got confidence out.
Hmm.
So I told him, sir, I was not natural, couldn't come up, took a lot of pressure without necessity, just this part, and I
Okay.
did, and I'm enjoying this time. So
Hmm.
he told me now call to any two helpers.
Okay.
So he thought that this RMS guy hadn't called, so I'm not going to call him. But
Hmm.
I knew that this guy has something good in. I called him. I
Okay.
knew that he was just checking something that whether these guys are
Okay.
having differences
Hmm.
between
Hmm.
them.
Hmm.
Yes. When
Okay.
this happened, I knew I'm gonna get it.
Like he called you at the last?
Yeah, he called me in the last.
Okay, okay, fine. So that thing happened, that funny incident.
Mm, right.
Okay. And how was your this one GD, GP, and lecturate?
GD and GP was the best part of mine. GTO. It started
Okay.
in the starting,
Mm-hmm.
and he gave us the topics. First topic was indigenous missiles programs of India,
Hmm.
and second one was something related to my best friend or some related very degraded topic. So he
Okay.
told to choose any one of them. So my group
Hmm.
was choosing the degraded topic. So I
Hmm.
told them, gentlemen, first topic is a very burning topic. It's a very obvious. We must discuss on this. So
Hmm.
my group accessed to me. They told me, yes, it's a good idea. So let's go with the first one.
Hmm.
So I started. I gave one, 2 to 3 lines. Then I got listened to others, and gave some good points in between, and just sat down, listened to everybody. This
Okay.
is how the first GD went. In
Hmm.
the second GD, we gave Indo-US relations.
Hmm.
So I was having a very good idea about them. I opened up with 2 to 3 good lines, then sat
Hmm.
down, listened to everybody. I gave another point, sat down, listened to
Hmm.
everybody. Very well.
Okay.
That's went
Okay.
very
Okay.
well.
That went very smoothly. Okay.
Yes. GP was quite a hectic. Everyone have their own plans.
Yes, correct.
But they were doing one mistake. When GP started, there was a
Hmm.
problem that there is a guy who is having profusely bleeding,
Okay.
and the GTO in the map genuinely himself, what he did, he made a small healthcare center in the middle of
Okay.
the village, which
Hmm.
was 7 kilometers from the destination. Road was,
Hmm.
totally hell out of very kacha sadak.
Okay.
Now I saw that there is 10 kilometers away there is a city.
Hmm.
I told my group mates, gentlemen, let's go for 10-kilometer city. He's having a head injury and we can have a
Hmm.
car.
Hmm.
So my group was telling me, no, no, we will take the profusely bleeding guy on a bike on the Kacha road to a small healthcare center.
Okay.
And nobody was listening to me. So I told him,
Okay.
okay, your idea is good. I knew that GTO was seeing it. I just have
Huh.
to complete the group planning.
Okay.
So I was
First of
good.
all, like you gave your opinion, and you
Yes.
saw that they are not going with your idea. Then you went along with the group.
Yeah, majority was telling it. So I told, okay,
Yes.
that's the good point. Go with
Yes.
it.
Okay. That is a good approach, right? There is like there you cannot fight. नहीं मेरा idea अच्छा है. You should do this thing only. If they're not listening, then okay, let's go with the group. Even if your idea is
No,
correct.
yes, I know. I just tried to put on them, gentlemen, this is a good, but they weren't listening. Neither they were moving forward. They were just on
Okay.
that problem, 10 minutes discussing one problem. A gentleman, okay, next problem is this. Your solution is good. Next problem. I
Okay.
completed the GT on time.
Oh, okay, fine. Then what was the lecture topic?
I got four topics. First one was around fast food. Second was
Fast food.
Indo-Afghanistan.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yes, fast food.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Second was Indo-Afghanistan relations.
Hmm.
Third was Dr. Manmohan Singh,
Hmm.
and fourth was some my best friend. Such a topic, very degraded.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I just saw the second topic, Indo-Afghan. I took it and speak on it about 2 minutes 50 seconds. Completed on
Hmm.
time.
Hmm.
Good with that.
Okay. And now comes the interview part. So, what difference did you saw being a fresher and a repeater? Any difference?
I will tell you the difference, but you will not agree with me.
Why?
In the I will tell you. I will tell you. In the first attempt, I went and my interview lasted about 45 minutes.
Okay.
What happened that he asked me about my school's principal name,
Okay.
and I forgot it because I hadn't went to the school and new principal had just came around. So I
Okay.
was in pressure. I couldn't recall his name. I just remembered half of his name.
Hmm.
So such my interview went. You can estimate what kind of interview I gave in the first.
In your first attempt. Okay.
Yes, first attempt.
Okay.
Such my interview was. But in the second attempt,
Hmm.
uh, when my batch came for the interview, there were four of us,
Hmm.
and the timing was 11:30. So all
Okay.
three of them went inside at 11:30. But my interviewing officer hadn't called me for the next 20 minutes. I was sitting
Oh.
in the cabin area. I know what he's doing, why he's not calling me.
Hmm.
So after I think 15 minutes, the next batch came in. They asked me,
Hmm.
"Why are you sitting here?" I told him he
Okay.
didn't call me yet. So after 20 minutes, that guy came, told
Hmm.
me, "Sir is calling you. Let's go." And I went
Hmm.
inside,
Okay.
and I think he was having a problem with his speaking. He was having problem while speaking. I could
Hmm.
figure it out. He must have taken a lot of interviews, so he was coughing in between.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's why he must have taken some time.
Hmm.
Then I went inside. He asked me, which is the best in school. I
Hmm.
told him that school is good. They have good infrastructure. It,
Hmm.
it's not your school. I
Hmm.
told him, sir, you didn't ask about my school. My school is the best. So then he told me, okay, explain me why your school is the best. So I gave
Okay.
him some logical and valid reasons. So he
Hmm.
put on the next question.
Hmm.
So then CIQ. Uh, I remember this while he was asking CIQs, uh, comprehensive, rapid fire
Yes.
questions.
Yes. Yes. Hmm.
So like he asked me 10 questions. I could merely remember five or six of them. Then I was telling
Hmm.
him, please sir, repeat it. I forgot. Then he
Hmm.
repeated. Then I gave a very long answer. Then I again forgot. So the next two questions I forgot. Then he left
Okay.
it. Well, okay, we didn't. That's good. I'm
Hmm.
sufficient.
Okay.
Uh,
I think the connection is again lost. Yeah. Now it's okay.
okay.
Yeah. Continue.
So while my interview was going over, I was, making a good smile. I never judge or tell him that he's putting pressure on me.
Okay.
Like one of the questions he asked me, "What is your weakness?"
Hmm.
So inside my mind, I know I'm in the pressure. What should I tell him? He's going to
Hmm.
cross question. But
Yes.
from outside, I was smiling my whole day. Yes, I have tell. So this is my weakness. This that. And he was asking why this. Then I again came on the question because of this that. He was confused why I'm saying this. Then he said, "Okay, okay, no problem. Let's
Okay.
move to the next question." And
Okay. Hmm.
the interview, I think the most important part was PIQ form.
Okay. Yes.
if you like you form very well, write there a lot of things as much as you have done. So
Hmm.
it is going to waste his time. He's going to ask you this, that, what is this thing, what is that thing. Like I wrote, I got CCM medal. So he asked me, what is CCM medal? Then I told him,
Hmm.
sir, this is the Corps Commander medal. Lieutenant
Okay.
General once gave me
Hmm.
this. So this is
Yes.
how I wasted is about 10 minutes at least. Uh, and in
Hmm.
hobbies, if you have good hobbies, at least three hobbies, then he will
Hmm.
ask about hobbies. What are you doing
I
in this?
saw
What
in
is
your
that?
hobbies there was something written writing dialogues you wrote,
Watching dialogues.
watching dialogues. So what is that?
Dialogue means I think you have listened about Dr. S.J. Shankar sitting in a conference debating on some topics.
Yes, yes, yes,
Rice in I.
yes. Okay,
Yeah,
that kind of dialogues. That means debate kind of like
yeah,
a
yeah.
conversation. Okay, okay.
This
Where
is
did you
how
watch?
that I'm.
Like in Sunset TV, this kind of programs you watch, or what?
Can you repeat the question?
Like where did you watch this kind of programs?
No, you will get them on YouTube. Lot of videos, 1 hour,
Oh,
30 minutes, 2 hours.
okay,
This
okay.
is
Did
how
he
the
did
interviewing
he
works.
did he ask questions regarding this?
Yes, like you, he was also confused. What is watching dialogues? I told him, sir, this is like rice in a. I wasted a lot of time. He couldn't come up with much more pressure on me. I was putting pressure on him. He was asking, what is this? What is that? I didn't knew it. Okay, thank you.
Okay,
My interview,
okay.
my interview lasted about only 35 minutes, mostly 30, 35. He
35
said, okay,
minutes. Mm-hmm.
mostly 35. And
Mm-hmm.
in the ending, he told me, you are having very good smile. Please keep it up. I like it.
Okay.
I,
He gave you
how,
compliments at the last.
yes, he gave a compliment.
Okay. So like hold your mic a little bit, like up. Yes, yes. Huh.
Now, okay.
Yes, now it's fine. So, like, did he ask like personal questions like this IO used to ask, like, do you have a girlfriend or boyfriend kind of questions they used to ask? Did he put any such questions to you?
Yes, I once consulted about this kind of questions from my guru. I
Hmm.
He was interviewing officer, so I call him my guru. So I told him, sir, what to say in such questions like GF or any other kind of questions.
Yes.
So he told me that the interviewing officer is trying to have fun. He just want to utilize the time. He cannot take the interview for 40 minutes. He also get bored. That's why he's
Yes.
asking you. There is
Oh,
no serious question. Give a
that
very
that.
normal answer. And
Okay, 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 fine. Okay, and like your
yeah, he asked me.
okay.
He asked me that any GF. I told him concentrating on my career, sir, but how could I? And I am in a hostel and there is no girls in my hostel. Uh,
Okay.
then he asked me that and tell me any incident when your friend asked you for a help and you couldn't help him.
Hmm.
What should I say? So I told him, sir, just give me 1 minute. I would remember a scene. So in
Hmm.
my mind, I took 1 minute and I made some scene out of my mind. And I told him, yes, sir, this happened and that happened. Well, okay, okay, considerable.
Okay, you
That's
made
it.
it at that very moment. You
Yeah,
constructed one story.
you can lie in interview, but you have to
Yes,
take a risk.
yes,
Good
yes,
running.
correct. Yes, yes, correct. And that means your interview you could handle it without pressure.
If you just keep on smiling in the interview, you wouldn't feel the pressure. Actually, the interviewing
Yes.
officer will feel the pressure that why he's smiling. I think he knows the answer. That's the best part.
That is the strategy. Okay, decoded. And
Yes.
did you prepare for the interview or for anything regarding the interview? Did you prepare before?
Like I told you, the first attempt I went for coaching. Uh, Only on that time I just prepared for interview, like prepared some of the CIQs answers, rapid
Mm-hmm.
fires. I just made some answers. After that, I never touched interview. I just gave one interview before the second attempt to an officer, and he
Okay.
told me you're doing well. Okay, good to go. I said okay, I will see whatever he asks me. I will make it from my mind. Let's see that.
Okay. Okay. Then that was it. Like from your board, how many got recommended and how many candidates were there?
The reporting were about 130, 14.
Okay.
Screening got 56 and recommended was 6.
6. Okay. From your group,
Yeah.
only you got recommended or many others?
Actually, 2 more guys from my group got recommended.
Okay.
Yes.
Total 6 got recommended out of 56.
Yes.
Okay. That is a good ratio then.
Yes.
And now what are your plans? Upcoming plans?
My upcoming plans is how to utilize my time. I'm actually getting bored in the daytime. I'm in
Okay.
the university, so somehow I'm with my friends. But after that, I'm actually bored. I couldn't go outside. Parents have done restrictions. No, you will have injury. You are going to join. Uh,
Okay.
I cannot go outside. Just
You are not
utilizing
having
this thing.
classes these days in the university?
Someday I go, someday I don't. It's upon my
Okay.
mood.
Okay, okay. You are waiting for your this letter only, appointment letter only.
Yes.
Okay, you are chilling out nowadays. And how was your medical? Like, do you want to give any insights? Like, how was the medical?
Yes, yes. Good question. I must say, medicals are most toughest in Air Force. I have seen
Okay.
it. My medical was in IAM, that is Institute of Aerospace Medicine in Bangalore.
Okay.
So, in from my boot there were 6 guys, and from Mysore boot there were 12 guys that
Mm-hmm.
actually reported in around in month of September.
Okay.
So when the actually there again a scene happened with me. The first test was of ENT, ear, nose, and throat.
Hmm.
So actually everybody of them cleared it. Now it
Hmm.
last was my turn. When
Hmm.
I went, the doctor told me you're having kind of a problem in your ear. And the
Hmm.
first day, first test, doctor told me you are having problems, so I'm going to take another test of yours.
Okay.
So I was kind of worried, man. I have to stay 5 days, and it is the first test. I'm having problem. I thought I'm
Okay.
going to get a good TR.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
But after 5 days, when the result came out,
Hmm. Hmm.
in the flying branch, there were 2 guys who were fit.
Hmm.
It was me and one other from Bombay,
Okay.
and rest all were having TRs. Some were having spinal, some cervical, some related to blood problem,
Okay.
and rest were from Indian Army and
Hmm.
Indian
Hmm.
Navy and ground duties. So they didn't have much of the TRs. They are
Hmm.
not
Hmm.
given. They have
Okay.
less strictness.
Hmm. Hmm.
But in the Air Force, there is very strictness, man.
Yes. Hmm.
Ratio is
Hmm.
very low.
Hmm.
Very
Hmm.
few
Hmm. Out of
get in.
6, only 2 of you got your medical clear.
No, out of 6, in Gandhinagar batch, I got only flying fit,
Okay, okay, okay. Mm-hmm.
and the other guy was from Mysore batch. He got
Hmm.
only one for flying.
Okay. Then other things like every day they used to conduct tests, like whole body test. Your weight and everything was like up to the mark.
Yes, my weight was good. I'm a sports person, so I'm not having any problem with my weight,
Mm-hmm.
height.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh, Actually, it is a 5 day test, but they take test only for 1 hour or 2 hours in a day.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are 24 hours, so they will
Okay.
conduct test from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Rest all day you have they rest all day they will send you to one room, and you sleep, you do anything. They won't give you mobile, chit chat, jo karna hai karo. They won't
Yes.
care about you. You have to sleep
Mm-hmm.
there whole day,
Okay.
so it's just wastage of time.
Okay. So, like everything is clear now. You're waiting for your this letter, and at the same time, I would like to invite you to the sessions. Like these days, the aspirants, those who are having their SSBs near, they are already practicing. So, if you come, like if you can utilize your time, if you can like help them out in
No,
conducting,
surely I will come.
yes,
Having some time.
then you
Sure,
can
I will.
the time is flexible. You can just decide a time that in the evening hours at this time I'll be free. So like by the time your call letter comes, you can help the aspirants. for their
Sure,
interviews.
sure,
And
sure.
we wish you all the best, and also keep us updated. Like also we will see you again, like after 6 months of training, or after 1 month, 1 year of training. You again come to us and again share your experience being a cadet at the academy. Okay.
Sure, sure. No problem.
So looking forward to you. The meeting will end actually. It's only 40 minutes. So we will stay in touch, and all the very best again, and hope we will meet again in the sessions. Okay, Arjun.
Sure,
Yes,
sure.
and anything
Okay.
you want to say to the aspirants, like from your side, do you want to give anything, tips or anything, like suggestion, advice or anything?
Yeah, I had just wrote some. For the SSP, I would say some of these things. These are very helpful. Just
Okay.
follow it. No, in SSP, just be calm and patient. Uh,
Hmm.
we all make mistakes. There is no every recommended candidate make mistakes in SSP. So do
Correct.
not think that I have done a mistake, so now they are gonna get me out. Just chill out, man. You did one mistake, now you will do something good. So
Hmm.
this will keep on, balancing out.
Correct.
Don't take much of anxiety and stress. I did wrong. This happens every day.
Hmm.
Someday, if GT not recommends you, psychology and interview will recommend you, then you will get in. There is no
Hmm.
doubt in that.
Hmm.
And
Correct.
the third is do not give much time for SSP preparation. Just
Hmm.
1 hour a day or 2 hour a day is maximum. Uh,
Hmm.
if I tell you I didn't did anything for the second attempt, if
Hmm.
if you are studying for your own exams or anything else, just keep on putting much efforts on that, so that in the interview when he asks you what are you doing nowadays, what are your backup plans, so you
Hmm.
will have a confidence that yes sir, I'm doing this even though
Hmm.
I don't get recommended, or I don't if you think that I'm not sufficient now, so it will put a good confidence on you that yes, this guy
Correct.
have guts, he's saying true.
Hmm.
I will come next time, I will improve. That's the best way you can enjoy those 5 days. If you take stress
Correct.
that I am not going to get, there is no point. You will not
Hmm.
give much more performance.
Yes.
And yeah, this was from my side. And make good friend in SSP, man. Your group mates are the best one. Do not
Hmm.
try to be overpower them. Do not. First impression is the last impression. Just
Correct.
remember it.
Yes. Yes.
Enjoy with them, and they must think you're a good guy.
And
Have
enjoy the
great
SSB
time.
process.
Yeah, I tell you, this time I enjoyed it very well. When the conference day was there, I knew it. If somebody is not going to recommend, I am going to recommend. I was 100% sure. But
You're sure.
on the day
Okay.
of
Hmm.
yeah, on the day of conference, I was actually sad. I was not happy. What happened? One of my group mates, he was
Hmm.
very actually from poor background.
Hmm.
When I came to know his story, I was sitting in library and last day, so I
Hmm.
was talking to him. Then I came to. So on the conference day, I was, praying that he must get recommended. Otherwise, his family is going to have a tough time. I knew
Okay.
my chest number is going to come,
Hmm.
and he was
Hmm.
after me. When I got
Hmm.
recommended, I was seeing him. Chest number, please, his chest number come. But he
Hmm.
didn't came out. But I'm still
Okay.
trying to help him out in his daily needs.
Yes. So we also wish that he gets recommended soon. If he keeps trying, then he will one day also get recommended, right?
Sure.
Yes. So, did your conference last for more than 1 minute, or how was the conference? Did it last for long?
Yes, the conference was my in the
Okay.
conference. The guy ahead of me, he went inside,
Take a mic.
and he just the guy went inside, and
Hmm.
in just 2 minutes the bell rang.
Hmm.
I was just called inside. I went inside. So on that day, yeah, I think the Independence Day was coming, 15th of
Hmm.
August.
Okay.
So he asked me the questions, the interviewing officer, the deputy president, I think.
Hmm.
He asked me that, okay, tell me the significance of Indian tricolor.
Hmm.
So I remembered it. I told him, then he told me that, tell me the three colors of the national flag.
Hmm. Okay.
So actually, it is saffron. I think saffron,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yes.
I told him, sir, it is orange, green, white, blue. So
Okay.
he told me, please check it out after this. I'm like, sure. Just any suggestion.
Okay. That was it. Okay.
That was
Okay. And after your results came, I think that would be the happiest moment in your life when you heard your chest number.
I was sure my chest number is coming. I have 100% sure
Okay,
coming.
you
So
are
I was not
sure.
happy.
Okay, okay, you are normal.
I just need to stand
Okay, that's great. That's great. Then it's okay. It was great talking to you, Arjun. The meeting is going to end, and we are looking forward to meet you again.
Sure.
And thanks for the time, and thanks for the session. And wish you all the
Oh, I
best.
must. My compliments from my side to you that you are doing a great work, man.
Okay.
Everybody is joining your group. They are
Yes,
having
correct.
this session. You're doing great.
Yes.
It will help you.
Also, yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. And that's all. We are closing it. Okay. Thank you, Aryan. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Kanya.
Thank
Good
you.
day.
Thank you.